Alright guys, welcome back. So let's make the AI hear us. To do that, we need to add yet another configuration in the AI perception. So if you go to AI perception and on the scenes config, we can add one more and we can change this guy to AI hearing, right? And then I can open it and set up some settings here in the detection by affiliation. Just as usual, just turn those guys on. The hearing range can be like 1,000 because our arena is kind of like a little small, right? And that should be it. Let's compile and save this. Go ahead and play, and let's turn on the debugging and 4 button. You can see we have one more circle. It's yellow and it's for the hearing. Okay. But now the enemy or the guard cannot really hear us when we walk around because we didn't actually make any sound. That thing has to be done manually. Okay, so let's if we want it to be realistic, then the sound should be happening when we have the foot hitting the ground, right? Now that part is determined by the animation, so let's go to the animation. Okay, open the animation blueprint and let's go to the animation graph, and we have the default state machine and we have the idle run. Just need to check what is driving that walking. It's a blend space, so let's open that. Okay, so 1D blend space goes from not moving to let's play it, to walking, to running. Okay, just to keep things simple, I'm gonna make the running doing the steps. Okay, to do that, I'm gonna go to the running animation. That's third person run, so let me double click to open that. Okay, and let me stop the animation and scrub through the animation until I have the foot plant on the ground. Right, that's where I want to make sound. So right click here, I'm gonna add a notify and a new notify. Let me call this guy foot plant. Okay. And then after a little while, the other foot also plants. Right click and add yet another foot plant. Okay, so that's 2 foot plant. Okay, these notifies will be triggered when the animation plays to the time they are positioned, and we can subscribe to that notify in the animation blueprints event graph, and we can type in the foot plant that we just specified. Okay, so whenever the animation plays to those foot plant notify here, this will be triggered, and we can then maybe print out something for now, right? Call this a foot step. All right, let's compile and go back here and play. See, now we're running, you can see we have footstep keep getting printed. All right, fantastic. Now back to the print string. Now, of course, I don't want to print string. I want to make a noise. Okay, just to make things a little bit more interesting, I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna go to the let's go to the mannequin. Right click, create a new folder, and call this guy audio. Okay, and double click to open it. I'm gonna drag in a audio file. Okay, and this audio file is downloaded from the free sound website. This is the website I go to get free sounds, and I search for footstep, and this is one of them. I like this, so I need to actually use that, but it's keep playing like multiple footsteps. Okay, so I need a sound cue to make some adjustment here in the let's look for the sounds, right, and create. We can actually right click and create a cue and call this guy footstep cue, and double click to open it. Now you can see it's just playing that, but I'm gonna give it a enveloper here in the middle. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cut out where is the looping. So check on loop only once. Loop time will be 1.5 from 0 to 1.5. That means it's gonna loop and keep looping the first 1.5 second, and of course only do once. Okay. So now if I play, I can only hear one sound. I kind of wanted to also cut the front a little bit, like 0.5 to 1.5. Okay, let me change that to 1 maybe. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's doing from the first one. Let me save that. That's the volume and pitch control. I don't need to do that. How about 0? Let's try 1.2. Well, it doesn't really cut it, so I guess there's some bug here that I don't know. I'm expecting to start from the 1.2, but it's not quite doing that. But anyway, I think this is good enough, right? We're not doing sound. If I really wanted to do that part, I kind of wanted to go to some sound editing software to do this part. So this is not how I would do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the blueprint now, right? So instead of print string, we can say let's try play sound. Okay, and we can play sound at location, and the location of course is going to be the pawn owner. So let's get actor location, and that's going to be where it is. The sound will be the let's try the footstep cue. Okay, compile and save this. Now let's go ahead and play. And see we're playing the sound. Okay. Anyway, so that's gonna be the sound part. Let's actually move on to the next video and talk about how we can really make sound with the game logic so that the AI can hear us. Okay, see you next time.